Hey guys, welcome to The Strong Young Man. In 30 years, diabetes will be a pandemic. I estimate that it will kill and ruin the lives of approximately 50 to 80% of people by the year 2050. Let me break it down for you. There are three types of diabetes. Type 1 diabetes is an autoimmune condition where the body destroys the beta cells of the pancreas that produce insulin. Because of this, carbohydrates cannot enter the cells of your organs to be used as energy. As a consequence, the organs of the body slowly die. This condition is something you were born with, and it's currently incurable. This condition is a death sentence unless frequent insulin injections are administered which allow the carbohydrates to enter the cells. I estimate that this type of diabetes will increase slightly over the next 30 years, but not as much as type 2 diabetes. If you have type 1 diabetes, unfortunately there isn't much you can do. Stick to your prescribed protocol. Type 2 diabetes is a state of disease within the body caused by long-term chronic high insulin levels due to poor dietary choices. Put simply, over time, the chronic high insulin levels cause the cell receptors of the organs to become resistant to insulin. The excess sugar floating around in the bloodstream cannot enter the cells of your organs to be used as energy. While it's not an immediate death sentence, over time it can kill you through a number of different pathways. Alzheimer's disease is now being labelled as type 3 diabetes. It is the state of progression of type 2 diabetes to the point where the cells are so resistant to insulin that they cannot draw in the bare minimum of carbohydrates required for basic function. It affects every organ of the body, not just the brain. Some of the following diseases are caused primarily because of insulin resistance. Death of the hippocampus, which causes dementia and Alzheimer's. Cancer, all kinds. Multiple sclerosis, ADHD. Heart disease, all kinds. Diabetic retinopathy, blindness or deterioration of vision. Depression, epilepsy, nerve damage, bipolar disorder, schizophrenia, autism, obesity, fatty liver disease, high blood pressure, high bad cholesterol, VLDL, gangrene resulting in amputation, macular degeneration, ataxia, anxiety, arthritis, osteoporosis, and Parkinson's disease. Type 2 and 3 diabetes will skyrocket over the next 30 years. I estimate that up to 80% of people will get it by the year 2050. We need to start fixing this issue before type 2 diabetes progresses to the irreversible type 3 diabetes. Let me make this clear to you that even if we implemented changes that improve the cause of this right now, type 2 and type 3 diabetes would continue to rise for the next 30 years. If you think this is scary now, wait until this generation gets older. There is a lag time of about 30 years when we made changes to the food pyramid by which we have seen the effects of high processed carbohydrates on these diseases. There will be at least another 15 years before people can change their dietary habits, and another 15 years on top of this before the symptoms are reversed. By 30 years, all the current sick generation will die off, and the new information will have filtered down to the incoming generation. If you are young, you only have a small chance of having type 2 diabetes for now. If you have poor dietary choices, you are likely to observe the signs of insulin resistance in your early 30s. You will develop Alzheimer's by age 60. If you have a moderately healthy diet, you might delay this state of disease for 20 years, meaning only the last 10 years of your life will consist of painful suffering for you and your loved ones. Treating disease with diet is taboo, mainly because it costs nothing. Pharmaceutical companies, especially in the USA, advertise their own brand of medicine, and these people are making money off your sickness. This is a foreign concept to us here in Australia. These pharmaceutical companies need to keep you dependent on this prescription so that they can continue to profit. It's in their best interests to hide the fact that diet literally solves all of the world's major health problems. This is a problem because all of our understanding of modern medicine comes from other first world countries such as the USA. Just know that you can prevent and even reverse the onset of type 2 diabetes with diet alone. And the younger you are, the better chance you have of achieving this. Thanks for watching today's episode. In episode 6, I'll cover how you can challenge yourself appropriately. Subscribe and click the bell icon to be notified when it drops. Catch you then.